Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
In a world where everyone says hello,
they dare to say, yeah,
g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day!
Yeah, g'day. Yes, good day. Yeah,
G'day.
G'day. Yeah, g'day. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, good day.
Wow, wow!
Yeah,
Yeah, g'day!
G'day. Hey, yeah, g'day. Yeah, g'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Welcome to Yeah, G'day, the complete guide to Australia.
Yes, we stumbled our way through that, or you stumbled your way through that. Fantastic. Here we are. We're in the place where we do the thing.
Episode 1 of 5 for Tim and I today. We are getting them done, getting them hard, getting them out, getting them around, getting them up and down. And
Mostly getting them hard.
Oh, it's hard.
I'm not sure why you said that, but there we are.
So it was a Freudian tit, I think, is
Yes,
the term for it. Tim, you've decided to be selfish and go to Japan, so that means we have to cram all this in.
Correct.
So
How dare I enjoy my life?
So just keep in mind that when you get to episode 94 or whatever it is, Tim and I will be absolutely delirious. And when you get to the 2 Patreon bonus episodes, boy howdy, have fun trying to make sense out of that shit.
Yep, should be fun.
Tim, last week was sad because of losing all the votes.
Every vote we lost. Well, we didn't lose all of them, but we lost a lot.
The kids at school this week, there was meant to be a politician coming out. I don't know if he came in the end, but he was some like the Liberal MP for the area or whatever. And I was like, bet you I can tell what he's going to look like, boys. He's going to be in a suit, and he's going to have dark hair, and he's going to be like 40 or something. And they were like, no, he'll be balding, he'll be balding, he'll be balding. What did I do? Googled a picture of him. Who was right? I was.
Of course, we know what they look like.
It's like, don't be dumb. And then I talked about Julian Burnside looking like Dick Smith.
Ah, yes.
And made very... they weren't even offhanded comments. I was basically like, the Liberals suck, kids.
Do not vote for them.
One of the kids was like, who'd you vote for? And some kid was like, that's rude. And I was like, no, I don't care. I voted for the Greens. What are you going to do? Or your parents probably voted for the Liberals.
Almost definitely.
So anyway, that was that. But this week, let's have a fun time. Let's have a prickly time. Let's have a spiky time. Let's have a multiple-pronged penis time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the echidna.
Let's do that. How many prongs? Well, we'll get to it.
Hopefully you're going to tell me. That's all I care about.
Yes, it's further down the list. That's why we're keep people interested in the shows.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how many.
Stay tuned to find out how many
dicks they have until we get to the end. Echidnas, they exist.
Mm-hmm.
They're a thing. They belong to the Tachyglossidae family, which is a scientific word I can actually say.
It was a pretty good one.
Monotreme. Now, we've talked about monotremes before.
Mono means one.
Mono means one.
Treme
Treme
means
means
treme.
treme. We've talked about platypus, which are the only existing living relatives of the echidna.
Yes.
They are mammals, but they lay eggs, he says, bewildered.
Question mark.
So there's 4 species of echidna and the platypus. So I think there's 2 of each, or 3 of echidna and 1 of platypus.
I feel like there's... How many did you say there was? 4?
4.
Oh. There are definitely more than one echidna styles. I don't know about platypus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think there's 3 different types of echidna.
Let's say there are.
Anyway, they evolved about 20 to 50 million years ago, descending from a platypus-like monotreme. So actually, their ancestor was aquatic. But echidnas have learned to live on the land. Really great. Named after Echidna, a creature from Greek mythology who was half woman, half snake. And that is because Europeans, when they first saw them, perceived them to be half mammal, half reptile. For some odd reason.
Well, they're laying eggs.
I think it's the eggs thing.
And they've got the nosy tongue.
They're a soft egg as well.
The echidna itself?
Yeah.
You're a soft egg.
They're a soft egg. So they're medium-sized, solitary mammals. They keep to themselves, covered with coarse hair and spines. They do resemble the anteaters of South America.
Yes.
And other spiny animals such as hedgehogs or porcupines. They're actually not of any relation whatsoever.
No. Their spines are thick, aren't they?
So anteaters and all of that are xenarthrans.
Sure.
Which actually sloths and armadillos are part of that family as well.
Oh, that's nice.
So they're all related, but echidnas look like them, but they are not those things. They have elongated, slender snouts that can function as both a mouth and a nose. They have a nose mouth.
Dual purpose.
Yeah. They have electrosensors in their Platypus also have electrosensors. They have about 40,000 of them, but the echidnas don't have as many. So the long-nosed echidna has about 2,000, and the short-nosed only has about 400 in the very tip of its nose. Less nose.
That's science, people.
You can't fit as many electrosensors in a short nose.
Everyone knows the old saying in science class, you can't fit as many electrosensors in a shorter nose.
Everyone knows that. Very short limbs, very large claws, very powerful diggers.
Very.
Claws on their hind limbs are elongated and they curve backwards
Ew.
to help with digging, which is pretty gross. They have tiny mouths and a toothless jaw. So they tear open logs, anthills, and stuff like that, and use their sticky tongue
Please don't.
to collect prey. And they have little ear slits on the side of their head, which you can't really see, apparently. So that's good. What do they eat? Good question.
Ants?
Yes, primarily ants and termites, which is why they've been identified with anteaters.
Yes.
They do also sometimes eat worms and insect larvae.
Okay.
So that's something.
Got to spice it up every once in a while. You can't eat ants for every meal.
Yeah. They grind the stuff between the bottom of their mouth and their tongues because, as I said, they don't have any teeth.
Yeah. They're like a muppet.
Sorry?
They're like a muppet.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact. Echidna's feces are 7 centimeters, 3 inches long and are cylindrical in shape. They are usually broken and unrounded, composed largely of dirt and anthill material. They shit in dirt logs.
How are they unrounded if they're cylindrical?
I don't know.
A human poo's described as cylindrical?
Oh, I think it means like that it's a sharp cut on the poo. Like cutting a salami. It's a sharp cut.
Oh, you gotta get a good knife for that. Fuck, they're little cigar cutter buttholes.
Yeah. They don't tolerate extreme temperatures very well, so you usually find them in caves and rocks, crevices during harsh weather conditions. Found in forests and woodlands, hiding under vegetation roots, piles of debris. They sometimes use burrows of animals like rabbits and wombats as well, and they have large overlapping territories.
Oh, good for them.
But they are solitary creatures primarily.
Yes.
Yeah, so as I said, they lay eggs. They're the only mammal other than the platypus that lays an egg.
So weird.
Yeah, the female lays a soft-shelled leathery egg 22 days after mating, but it goes into her pouch. So they do an egg, but it goes into a pouch.
Yeah, right.
That's the confusing thing.
Because that's marsupial-esque.
Yeah. The egg weighs about 1.5 to 2 grams. That's 0.05 to 0.07 ounces for those in America
Americans
who don't understand what the rest of the world
just
uses.
get on with the metric system. We'd never have to repeat ourselves.
Hatching takes place about 10 days after gestation, and the young echidna, which is called a puggle, which is very cute,
Very good.
is like stays in the thing and sucks milk from inside the
pouch.
The pouch, very small.
Puggles are very
I can imagine. Puggle.
They're so cute. They've got
Puggle.
so much little extra flesh on their
So
tummos.
cute.
And their weird noses.
Yeah, they stay in the pouch for 45 to 55 days, so they're in there for a while. I do wonder when they start developing their spines, though. Does the mother get like, ooh, look out,
Yeah.
watch it, watch it, son. Mother digs a nursery burrow and then deposits the young in it after that, and then they stay there. The mum comes back like every 5 days.
Gosh, really?
They'll stay in that den for about a year, up to a year after leaving the
It's a lot of time.
thingo. Yeah. So it's quite a long baby period, especially for an animal.
Yeah, it's like all those days in the pouch and then dig a hole, stay in there for a while.
Exactly. Now, here's where we get to just how many heads their penis has.
Okay, now I'm interested. You've piqued my interest.
Male echidnas have a 4-headed penis.
4-headed, which is 2 more than I've got.
Yeah, during mating, the heads on one side shut down and do not grow in size, which is a little
Upsetting.
too much information. Perhaps I should have read ahead rather than sharing that.
Why do they know that?
And the other two release semen into the female's 2-branched reproductive
Oh, so
tract.
you're going the whole hog.
Well, I mean, we've already said what we've said, haven't we? Yeah, so, and then if they, have an all-nighter, they go between each two.
Oh.
So the ones that we used last time will shut down, and then the other two will boot up. So they're set.
Yeah, they've got that sorted.
They're good to go.
I guess that's one way to use them.
Yeah.
So we're all going off, all pistons firing. Why do they use 2 though?
I don't know. Oh, there's the female has 2 reproductive tracts.
Oh,
So they're getting in both.
double the chances, I guess.
Two chance, 2 furious. Yeah.
Echidnas, 2 fast, 2 furious.
Yeah. So that's how it works. Very timid animals.
Oh yeah,
Very timid.
they're afraid of people finding out they've got more than one penis head.
Yeah. When they feel endangered, they attempt to bury themselves or expose. They'll curl into a ball. Did I ever tell you the time when I picked up an echidna to save it from my dog?
No,
Well,
please.
one time
inform
I
us
picked
now.
up an
You
echidna
may
to pick it
have.
up to save it from my dog. Lucky our dog was going crazy at something that was like in the garden, and I was like, "What is he going on about?" He wasn't. I think he was trying to be playful with it. He wasn't trying to hurt her or anything.
That sentence was Lucky, our dog. Your dog's name was Lucky.
The dog's
wasn't
name
lucky
was
that
Lucky.
your dog was going at something
Yeah.
in the garden. I was like,
Sorry.
what do you mean?
To clarify, the dog's name is Lucky.
Luckily, he's going off at something in the garden.
So anyway, I went into the garden to see what he was bothering with, and this echidna was in there, and it had like buried itself down. It dug pretty deep as well. So then Lucky wouldn't leave it alone, so I had to like get underneath, and it does ball itself up as well, and it uses its claws, and it was like gripping into the roots of the trees around it.
Yeah.
And I had to like rip this echidna out of the
Ugh.
ground, carry it while it was still balled up. It was very soft on the inside. And where did I put it? I think I took it to the bush.
in the bin.
Yeah. We ate very well that night. No, I took it to the bush, and yeah, I think it's probably still alive.
Probably still
I don't know
living in
how-
that bush.
yeah.
Lucky and that echidna have a long-lasting relationship.
Yeah, so that was fun. Very odd. But yeah, feral cats, foxes, dogs, goannas, these are some of the threats.
Goodness.
And of course, humans. We are the greatest threat to
of
this
all.
country. To this country.
Just
Well,
to
yeah,
Australia.
that too, but
the rest of the world seems fine.
we're the greatest threat to the environment on this planet.
Man, woman,
So,
people.
yeah. Oh, and here's something as well. It's considered a delicacy, echidna, to Indigenous Australian groups.
Ooh, I wonder what it tastes like.
I do wonder what it tastes like.
Is it a game
wouldn't-
meat? Probably.
Wouldn't be much meat on them. They're tiny underneath all those spines.
Yeah. Unless, I don't know. Are their spines spiky?
Yeah, not as spiky as you would expect.
Yeah.
It's enough to keep someone like an animal away, but it's not like this is a needle spiky. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
This is uncomfortable.
talon-ish. Yeah, it would definitely hurt if they had a go at you, but
It's
I
like
don't know how
walking
they
on
would.
those Sven masseuse sandals with all those prodding things in.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not?
It's exactly like
Thanks
that.
for joining me on that.
Definitely 100% like
I've
that.
never seen one in the wild,
Well,
I don't think.
when
I've
you
seen
need-
it at the zoo, and they're hard to spot at the zoo as well.
they are hard to spot.
They
Those are-
waddle, and it's the best thing ever.
like all Australian animals except kangaroos. When you go to the zoo, good luck trying to find it because the wombats are always asleep. The
Yeah.
echidnas are impossible to see, and the koalas. You can kind of see.
Koalas
but-
are easy; they don't run anywhere.
yeah,
The wombats at Melbourne Zoo are good because their little den has a window in it. So when they disappear into their den, you can just see them in the den.
see them sleeping.
Yeah. So you always do see them.
Cute.
But echidnas have an excellent waddle. They just back and forth, just sort of doop, doop.
Yeah, they're very awkward little animals.
One surprising thing I do know about my eldest sister, Ashley, is that her favourite animal's an echidna.
Oh, really?
That's one thing I know about her. And I will thank you to not ask me any further questions.
Yeah. Tell us more about her as a person.
I think she saw one in the wild.
She likes echidnas. Interesting.
She does.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that had their favorite animal echidna. Congratulations.
Pretty good call.
It's a good animal. It is a good animal.
I appreciate her decision. I respect it.
I imagine she did sit down and go over the facts for quite some time
yeah.
before making an informed decision like
She had a
that.
go, Anna.
They're on the 5-cent coin.
They are.
We're talking about popular culture now. We're over the science.
Oh,
of it
yeah. Screw science.
all. What else?
They're
Knuckles,
in-
the red echidna from
Oh, yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep. He's an echidna.
Yep.
I've got that. Did I get a print of... Did I get Knuckles or did I just get Sonic from when we bought from Laura Jane? Remember I bought
Maybe
that...
you got Knuckles as
I don't
well.
know if I bought Knuckles in the end.
Yeah.
I definitely bought Sonic. She did realistic drawings of them as their hedgehog self and their echidna self.
Echidna. Millie was the echidna
Mealy.
from the 2000 Olympic Games.
Very
One of the
important
mascots.
figure.
Yeah.
Yellow. Good at... She had a ribbon, I think, so I think she was a bit of a rhythmic gymnast.
Ah, yes. Very cute.
Yeah. Had lovely eyelashes.
What else?
Loved Millie. Millie the echidna.
I've heard, pray tell from this Wikipedia article, that the Niffler from Harry Potter was based on an echidna.
Oh, yeah. Niffler has many echidna-style features.
Yeah.
He's got the nose.
The face is very similar to how...
It's basically the exact same, except he doesn't have spines.
Yeah.
And echidnas don't tend to steal jewelry.
Yes.
Am I right, Harry Potter fans?
They are cute, but they're not as
Hey.
funny as an
I haven't seen number 2 of those, Crimes of
Grindelwald. Yeah.
There's surely one in Blinky Bill.
I think so, but I don't
Basically,
know its name.
any Australian animal, there's one in Blinky Bill. There would have probably been one in Napoleon as well, the movie we talked about last week. Anything else about the echidna?
No, that's pretty much it.
That
Yes.
sums them up. They're
That's all you
cute,
need to know
they're
about 'em.
cuddly, they're monotremes.
Yes, they lay eggs, but they are mammals.
They are multi-pronged penis.
Yes, four
4
heads.
prongs seems too many.
4 penises.
They're pretty
heads.
interesting to look at. We'll have to post a picture. Man, I love the ambient sounds of dogs barking when I'm trying to record.
Yeah, please bark more.
The dogs around here have been very noisy lately. I think they're not having good times.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about dogs vis-a-vis apartments.
Yes.
Depends
no
on the
idea.
dog.
Yeah.
But these dogs, not having a good time.
Not having fun.
And Khaleesi will probably join in soon as well.
Oh, I can only hope.
She did momentarily before. Tim, I've got a dad advice somewhere.
Oh, fantastic.
Let me
What does
find
it say?
I'll tell you as soon as I unlock my phone. Here we go. Dear Tim and Leon, I come to you with a problem that only you can solve. I've been planning to get a tattoo for quite some time,
Right.
but my parents are not too pleased with the idea. Considering they love this sunburnt country, I thought a good solution would be to get a tattoo that celebrates Australia.
Right.
The issue is, there are just so many choices and I can't decide. So, what would you suggest as an Aussie tattoo to please young and old alike? Keep up the great work and enjoy your Japanese tour, Tim. Thanks, Freya.
Ah, Freya. My first thought is Bert Newton's ugly old face.
Oh, that's a classic. I've seen that done many times.
Yeah,
a lot of different artist
It
interpretations.
needs
of
to
his
be
head.
needs to be done badly as well. I don't want to see a good one.
What you want is you want back to back. You want Bert Newton and you want Ray, whatever his name is, that plays Alf in Home and Away with gang signs.
Yes, that's the one.
Bent down in front of, I don't know.
Yeah,
Something.
and they both have Southern Cross tattoos.
Yes. Now, obviously, the choice is Southern Cross tattoos. We do put the caveat on the Southern Cross tattoos that we do know people that have good Southern Cross tattoos.
Yes,
We know that one person that has a good Southern Cross tattoo.
and of course the Southern Cross is a
Star formation.
extremely important symbol of Australia. It's on our flag and everything.
But it has been attached to bogans for years.
Yes, the Bogans took it from us.
What you need is a boxing kangaroo with a Southern Cross next to it, and then underneath it, such is life. And then
Yep.
your birth date in Roman numerals
Yeah, and the name
on the back of your neck.
the name of your kids in like italic writing,
Arabic writing or something. Or
which is a culture you are not a part of.
Farsi? Where's Farsi?
Afghanistan.
Yeah, some strange thing that you're like, only I can read it. And it's like, there are other people that can read it.
Yeah.
It's a language, isn't it?
Also, you're Scottish by heritage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why you got that.
An Australian tattoo. What you want to get is the 3 mascots that we were talking about from the 2000 Olympics, because that was the greatest moment in Australian history.
Yep.
You want to have
Sid, Ollie, and Millie. Yep.
Yeah, you want to have Ollie the Kookaburra.
Yep.
You want to have him flying. You want to have Millie riding him to victory.
Yep.
And you want to have Sid doing a sick double backflip off the back of him. In the top, you have on the wires flying in Nikki Webster.
Yeah.
Singing Strawberry Kisses or whatever she's saying.
I'd love to see that done in a very like Avengers style of them flying into battle. That would be kind of
That'd
cool.
actually be sick. I would actually get that as a tattoo.
Yeah, that'd be kind
The
of cool.
mascots of the 2000 Olympic Games.
That's the one.
Hey, fans of Jaeger Day podcast, if you want to chip in, I will gladly get that tattooed. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Almost like a totem pole on my
You know,
leg.
in Age of Ultron, there's that whole first scene where they fight, and then there's that slow motion part where they kind of run into battle together. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds like every battle scene.
I'd love to see that, but with
with those characters.
with the 3 mascots and Nikki Webster flying in.
It's a lot of multiples. Like you want to get Bert Newton and Ray from Home and Away, and then in like the moon's face above them, you want Graham Kennedy looking down on them.
Yeah,
the king of comedy himself, or the prince of comedy. Whatever.
Harold and Lou, Friends Forever.
That'd be pretty good. BFFs.
Yeah.
Obviously, getting some kind of Harold Holt tattoo.
A cheesy might scroll and underneath written "Life's always cheesy" or something like that.
Life's cheesier on the other side.
Yeah.
Life's greener on the other side. The tagline for Always Greener, an Australian TV show.
Yeah.
I think that was the tagline. If you got a cheesy might scroll done poorly, you're getting yourself a pooey bumhole, basically. Like,
perfect.
That's what's happening to your body.
And then underneath is written "Life's always cheesy." It's like, wait, what is this about?
Oh dear. And again, all of these are on your neck somewhere.
Yes.
You don't want to cover... Hey, these glorious things are not covering these.
These are exclusively neck and chest pieces. Yeah.
The Olympic ones is across the throat specifically.
Yeah.
You want to do like the... You know when people get like a bird tattoo across their neck with the wings on either side, but get it as Ollie?
That's amazing, yeah. Love it.
Some of these tattoos are so bad, but I'd get the shit out of them. All the Olympic ones I'd get. They just sound really good.
That sounds...
Get one of the Milo kids on his scooter doing a sick trick. Like, the options are endless. For my taste, because I came up with it, I vote that Freya, you get the Olympic mascots flying in with Nikki Webster above them.
Yep. I'm down with that as well. I'd love to see that.
Actually, stop the press. I've designed for you a full back piece.
Okay.
This back piece is the Man from Snowy River a la the end of Easter show performance.
Yep.
With the other side of your back having a convergence of Bluey the cattle dog a la end of Easter show performance.
The two worlds come together.
And at the bottom of it, it's like the Man from Snowy River on his horse like jumping across and Bluey jumping across the other side, so they've crossed into each other's worlds.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be so epic.
It's the Australian yin yang.
It's the Man from Bluey River. Speaking of Bluey, can't go to the rest of this. Fucking hell. It's episode 1, Tim. We can't go through the rest of this episode without talking about Bluey, which I watched last night. Our friend Alice is without internet at this current point in time. So she's been watching normal TV, which is
not good.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
She's gotten very wrapped up in Bluey, a cartoon for kids that is on at like 7:20 at night.
Fantastic.
We watched 3 episodes of it last night. Very good animation style. Very nice. Just very nice. Wholesome,
nice.
Fun. We enjoyed ourselves.
We liked
3 adults all above the age of like 24 watching kids' cartoons on a Saturday night.
Wonderful.
Is that everything, Tim?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so as all... Oh, no. We got to thank Teylor Smirl for our wonderful cover art.
And Curtis Fernance from Fern Tree Music for the introduction music.
Make sure you're following us on social media.
Yep.
If you follow me on social media, you'll find that I have finally succeeded in finding mermaid Fruit Loops.
Spectacular.
You know how much it costs to send a box of 1.3 kilo Fruit Loops to America?
Too much, I
About
imagine.
$50.
Yeah, wow.
You know what I'm doing? Sending 2. So thanks to Missy for that one. I don't know if Missy still listens, but thanks to Missy. Missy was the one that sent me like the Jurassic Park lanyard and
Oh, nice.
various other Jurassic Park related
Cheers
things.
for that.
But she went and found them at Costco for me and she's going to send them. Important update. Today we are recording 2 episodes for Patreon that will go up today, I think. I hope, well, they pretty much have to. Those will be our last Patreon episodes ever. We're going to close the Patreon down.
That's correct.
Because we just don't have time. Pretty much. That's it.
That's the reason.
We don't have time. We feel like we've been doing a not great job at keeping up on top of it. And there's some things we need to fix. So if you are a Patreon patron, or if you were thinking of becoming a patron, that won't be a thing anymore. We are going to... It looks like we can pause payment so you won't get charged.
Correct.
But you should be able to access the content. And then possibly in the future, maybe in a month or so, we'll probably put all the bonus episodes into our normal feed so you can always access them anyway. But yes, we'll talk more in the Patreon episodes, but thank you to our patrons for all their support, and thank you to everyone that has been patrons at the time. Thank you for support.
Arigato.
But we are busy and don't like you at all anymore.
It's
so take your
the latter
filthy
part.
money.
Yeah, latter part of that.
Tim's taken all the payout money. I've got nothing left. As always, yeah, g'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone. Catches on the flippity flop.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.